This is A1 exclusive.
Tell Classic Craig is going down. They mad they couldn't get their point across. Shit, I love the sound. Them sources looking weak, homie. You know we gon' check them out. Flying through your teeth, have my pseudo killer stretch you out. Bring them back, they calling me the puppet master. It's always some strings attached. The pseudo always dies at its source. We gon' see to that. And there you go pontificate. You know we don't believe in that. And I'm bringing reading back. Don't I make this shit look cool? Debaters better keep it cool. Might hit up heavy hitters, have a rule, get at you. Have my scholars line you up, and I ain't talking barber school. Peer review party, bring your paperwork. You showed up to debate with no sources, man, that's crazy work. Them ad homs would never work. If you scared, go to church. It's your Allah, no more shirt. The versus series poppin', sir. Till DMG is going down, they mad they couldn't get their point across. Shit, I love the sound. Them sources looking weak, homie. You know we gon' check them out. Lying through your teeth, have my pseudo killer stretch you out. Bring them back, they calling me the puppet master. It's always some strings attached. The pseudo always dies at its source. We gon' see to that. And there you go pontificating. You know we don't believe in that. Till Ratchet Craig is going down, they mad they couldn't get their point across. Shit, I love the sound. Them sources looking weak, homie. You know we gon' check them out. Flying through your teeth, have my pseudo killer stretch you out. Bring them back, they calling me the puppet master. It's always some strings attached. The pseudo always dies at its source. We gon' see to that. And there you go pontificate. You know we don't believe in that.
This is A1 exclusive.
Tell Classic Craig is going down. They mad they couldn't get their point across. Shit, I love the sound. Them sources looking weak, homie. You know we gon' check them out. Flying through your teeth, have my pseudo killer stretch you out. Bring them back, they calling me the puppet master. It's always some strings attached. The pseudo always dies at its source. We gon' see to that. And there you go pontificate. You know we don't believe in that. And I'm bringing reading back. Don't I make this shit look cool? Debaters better keep it cool. Might hit up heavy hitters, have a rule, get at you. Have my scholars line you up, and I ain't talking barber school. Peer review party, bring your paperwork. You showed up to debate with no sources, man, that's crazy work. Them ad homs would never work. If you scared, go to church. It's your Allah, no more shirt. The versus series poppin', sir. Till DMG is going down, they mad they couldn't get their point across. Shit, I love the sound. Them sources looking weak, homie. You know we gon' check them out. Flying through your teeth, have my pseudo killer stretch you out. Bring them back, they calling me the puppet master. It's always some strings attached. The pseudo always dies at its source. We gon' see to that. And there you go pontificating. You know we don't believe in that. Till Ratchet Craig is going down, they mad they couldn't get their point across.
My man say, that's crazy work. And y'all know what else is crazy work. Y'all know what else is crazy work. First of all, welcome to Paradigm Shift TV 314. This is your brother, the infamous DMG. And every now and then, I just gotta make sure people understand their place in the bigger picture. Because my name is my name. And as it says, they love to tell you how to do it, but they ain't never did it. But let's talk about it, because I ain't even got long. I got a business meeting I gotta be at about 8 a.m. So I ain't gonna be here too long. But they love to tell you how to do it, but they ain't never do it. See, I'm hearing a lot of criticism. I'm hearing about a lot of criticism as it relates to my platform. And I think it's funny because it's one thing for people to give constructive criticism when they can actually show you an example of that they've demonstrated what they indicating you should do better. But when they haven't, I'm trying to figure out what we talking about. Shout out to all the other debate platforms in these Black YouTube spaces. You know what I mean? Shout out to the Solar Mind, Solar Vision Debate League. Shout out to Sinetta. Shout out to the Lions Den. Shout out to Debate Talk for You. Shout out to everybody that's doing a debate demonstrations, right? I'm good. I'm happy to see everybody doing their thing. But let me be clear about something. I know Solar Man got his seasons. He modeled it after the NFL. You got a regular season, preseason, regular season, playoffs, and then the championship. I never said that's what I was doing over here. Never wanted to copy that model. I said this is based off of the UFC model, Ultimate Fighting Championships. That means this is a 365-day, 24-hour, 7 days a week situation. We're trying to put on a debate or two every weekend if we can. That being said, people seem to forget everything we've said. We wasn't telling y'all who our judges was, because as was demonstrated when Sid debated the homie JJ, and we squashed our misunderstanding, but my judge, who he disagreed with, didn't get no rest, despite the fact that what he was saying about her wasn't true. He said she wasn't there, as if she had to be on screen for him to see the whole time to watch the debate. See, these rules y'all people make up in y'all mind don't apply in real life because niggas can multitask. But because she wasn't there in front of him for him to see up on the screen, she couldn't have watched the debate. Like it must have been so impossible for her to have watched and listened to the debate because she wasn't on the screen for him to see. And then that domino effect start to take place and you get people doing and saying a bunch of silly shit. But I'm not from these little back chat streets. Like I don't do the back chat foolishness. I don't do the Facebook group foolishness. So all of this stuff, these emotions people get, like when you leave somebody group, they get in their feelings, like you broke up with them or something. Like I ain't know we was even in a relationship, you dig? But it's like a catastrophe when somebody remove you from, remove me from all y'all groups if y'all want to. And I promise I won't lose a second of sleep about it because who cares? But people get emotional because somebody removed them from a group but didn't add them to a group. And it started a bunch of like childish drama. And it's weird to me. But again, I ain't from these little back chat groups. I'm 48 years old. I got a wife, kid. I'm trying to have as much sex with my wife as I can before my heart stops beating. I'm trying to spend as much time with my children and my grandchildren as I can before I go to sleep one day and don't wake up. I ain't got time to worry about who removed me from a Facebook group or a back chat group. From people I ain't never even touched in real life. Ain't never shook a nigga hand, and I'm worried about them kicking me out of group. Y'all need to grow up. But cool. Again, I said what we was doing over here on Paradigm Shift. Ratchet Craig say he like to equate it to boxing. I like to equate it to the UFC. Again, we don't have seasons. So we rocking out all year long, all week long. It's 3 stages to a debate. You go into the negotiation room, then you have a face-off. In the negotiation room, several topics is laid on the table. Out of those topics, 3 may get taken to the face-off. Once you in the face-off, you figure out which of those 3 out of the topics that you put up is going to actually be what you debate. And the last stage is debate. 3 stages, negotiation. That's a back chat room we created strictly for that purpose. The next phase is the face-off. The last phase is the debate. That's it. That's that. We don't declare nobody champion over here. You're going to get in the 4 to 6 man tournament and you're going to earn it. And here's what I need to make clear. Here's what I need to make clear. Whether you like it or not, this is how we doing it. Whether you like the decision on who won or you don't, this is how we doing it. So if I lose your viewership because you want to lie and say my shit is rigged, kick rocks till all 10 of your toes bleed. Because I ain't changing nothing. I don't always agree with what the judges say. I don't. I done got into full-blown arguments, did so recently. But once they make their decision, they make their decision. Because just like the debaters, in most instances, get paid, so do the judges. So I'm trying to figure out why everybody think they can tell you how to do something that they ain't even did. So for everybody that got something to say about how we move and conduct ourselves over here, and when I say we, I mean me and the Craigs and Sage and nobody. It's a lot of other channels you can watch and participate in. And you ain't gonna be able to tell them what to do either if they got any balls. We got 2 judges who are the main judges for every debate. If they unanimous in their decision about who won, it's a unanimous decision. It ain't nothing to be questioned. If they split, if one think one participant won and the other think the other participant won, then we go to a 3rd judge. Sometimes the process take a little longer than we intend. Sometimes it don't. But whatever conclusion they come to is the conclusion they come to. All this bias talk is weird to me. Like that's because you didn't like the decision, your assumption is to say it's bias? And then you smile and kiki and ha-ha to me as if you ain't putting down my platform and the integrity thereof. That's crazy work to me. Like we ain't got to frame respect. We ain't got to fake respect. If you don't respect what I'm doing, let's keep it a buck. You stay where you at and I'll stay where I'm at. I respect everybody in their own space. You do what you do, I'm gonna do what I do. If we can collaborate on something, we can collaborate, and if we don't, we don't. But for all the naysayers, since everybody want to know the nuances and the ins and outs of how we do things in the Versus series, I'm gonna do a show on Sunday. I already showed what the criteria was to be ranked. But I'm gonna do it again. Whatever y'all want to know about the Versus series, y'all can come up and ask me on that show, and I will have it laid out for you. And this is the last time I'm gonna do it. If you got any questions, you can go back to that video and reference it. But all of this, shout out to Orthodox Moore. Shout out to hey Ray. Listen, man, you starting to make me feel like you actually rock with the kid, because Hemi is not up here, but you in the chat. Salute, sis. I'm starting to feel. I ain't turning on my camera right now, but I got a smile on my face because Hemi ain't even here, and you in the chat. That's what's up. Shout out to my man Cedric Ortega, the real Lions Den champion, brother Lavelle in the building. Shout out to Ratchet Craig. Shout out to everybody that's watching. And listen, I did this thing in the mud with two people for a number of years, and I ain't scared to go back to doing it like that. Because what people ain't gonna do is think they're gonna hold viewership over my head and think I'm gonna change the way I operate. Like, I'm tired of every time somebody take a L, it gotta be some goofy stuff going on. Why it just can't be that you lost? Not that I agree with every decision that's made, but we can't take L's. Or if you support the person, you can't take the L. Like, it's getting weird to me. But at least give me an example of you doing it better before you start talking about what I'm doing. And if you can't give me an example of you doing it better, shut the fuck up. And that's all I got for right now. Like I said, Sunday, all about the Versus series. Like it, love it, be indifferent to it. But all this criticism about what I'm doing over here, when you ain't got to be over here, it's weird to me. Like, who got to make a public proclamation that they ain't looking at a YouTube channel? I just don't watch. It's a lot of channels I used to watch, comment in, right? Support the whole demo. And when I stopped, I stopped. But Sunday, all about the Versus series. Y'all come back and check it out. And if you keep rocking, you keep rocking. And if you don't, you don't. That being said, y'all know what it is, man. The Versus series is live in 2025. We moving upwards and onward. We got the Anonymous Hebrew in the building. We got Cedric Ortega. Hopefully we get the Orthodox Moore in the building. We got a social media tournament coming up. My man, the Biblical Barbarian Hemi, Quinn, Michael Everett, and my man, Brother Koo. All four individuals will be participating in that social media tournament. We're going to get a new social media champion crown. Meanwhile, it's a lot of people looking to take the headhunter head. Pan is the headhunter of the Versus series, but it's a lot of people looking to take his head. Y'all stay tuned, man. We doing what we do. Hopefully y'all keep supporting, but for those who ain't, peace. Till next time, man, y'all stay black. Let me get to my business meeting. I'll holler at y'all. That's peace. The following music is performed by the Musical Messiah, a.k.a. the most dangerous Bible believer. Please be advised by how hard it hits.
You don't wanna have to do it, 'cause if you do it, you gon' have to prove it, you gon' lose it. Nigga, living life in my paradigm, shifting time from one state of mind. Something like the truest, yes sir, I can prove it. Go ahead, bring the hallelujah to the back up on the beat, back up on the sweet, pack up all who speak, that on O&E. You don't wanna have to do it, 'cause if you do it, you gon' have to prove it, you gon' lose it. Nigga, living life in my paradigm, shifting time from one state of mind. Something like the truest, yes sir, I can prove it. Go ahead, bring the hallelujah to the back up on the beat, back up on the sweet, pack up all who speak, that on O&E. You might know that Neo love, but Neo love O&E above. Switching lanes in the turning lane, old school, no roof above. Carpool, no room for her. Bitch, you cartoons, we gets it up. We check the sources, you listen to voices, you are not living like us. You say you creeping in houses and all of the monsters is living in fearing of us. Pussy, we are not monsters and we are not pouncing and we are not giving a fuck. We up the score on you niggas, we done outgrown out you niggas, nigga. Yeah, with DM the G, Craig and the Craig and nobody. They saying Judah the Nad, but he be trash. Bring me the bag. Why the fuck would you brag with? No, you ain't living that bad. You are not rad. I take your choices and put them inside of a bag. Smoke them like hash, then dump out the ash and now the pussy on the crash. You don't wanna have to do it, 'cause if you do it, you gon' have to prove it, you gon' lose it. Nigga, living life in my paradigm, shifting time from one state of mind. Something like the truest, yes sir, I can prove it. Go ahead, bring the hallelujah to the back up on the beat, back up on the sweet, pack up all who speak, that on O&E. You don't wanna have to do it, 'cause if you do it, you gon' have to prove it, you gon' lose it. Nigga, living life in my paradigm, shifting time from one state of mind. Something like the truest, yes sir, I can prove it. Go ahead, bring the hallelujah to the back up on the beat, back up on the sweet, pack up all who speak, that on O&E.